Hi, I'm Haley Naples, and I'm the Marketing and Communications Student Assistant here at TPA. And today I had the opportunity to sit down with Will Shirey, TPA's talent buyer, and talk about his journey from student employment to his current role. So first, tell me a little bit about your current role.
I'm the talent buyer, and I'm responsible for strategic programming is the way we call it. So most of the time that ends up being the quote unquote one-off or touring concert, comedy and theatrical productions that aren't necessarily the big box Broadway shows that drop in for a week, and they sort of fall outside of what in the past we've called our essential series or our fine arts series. So the stuff that has a touring place already and is looking to come to Austin, and we negotiate deals with agents, promoters, and artists to bring them to Bass Concert Hall.
You kind of mentioned that I'm also a fellow Moody student, that you study PR. So from then to your role now, how have your career goals shifted?
I enjoyed putting bills together with bands that I liked, and was never making any money at it. And then when I figured out that a job like this exists and like I can get paid to do it. It was kind of like, wow, everything really lined up. I was a student assistant to two talent buyers while I was here. I was working as a student at Texas Performing Arts from like my sophomore year to my senior year.
Not only do you work for the university now or in conjunction with the university, you also went to UT as an undergrad. And so I was wondering, did you always know that you were to come back to UT and work full time?
I graduated from the University of Texas in 2015 with a public relations degree, business minor, and I was involved in a lot of music stuff uh, outside of school and in school. Um, I went to C3 Presents here in town, who's a promoter. I mean, the biggest promoter, definitely the biggest promoter based in Austin, which isn't saying a ton. It's live music capital, but there isn't a ton of big industry, uh, music industry in Austin. They're definitely the biggest player. They're owned by Live Nation, major corporation. They do Lollapalooza, ACL Festival, and a laundry list of other music festivals, as well as a ton of concerts uh, around Austin and outside of Austin in the greater area. Um, I worked at C3 Presents for a year. I want to say at like month 11. But this previous talent buyer and I remained friends, and he met up and we grabbed drinks as we did occasionally after I graduated. And he let me know that he was heading out and that there might be an opportunity and that I should definitely put a resume in. And I mean, I went through the interview process the same as anybody else, and I don't know that I was really the first name they were considering, but ended up getting the job.
So you mentioned that you do a little bit of research to bring in different bands and different artists that represent the community well. How do you decide who to bring in?
We have probably, I want to say it's like a 15 or 16 point research template that I've sort of honed over the years of doing this. After we look at just straight box office information, we look at social media information. We look at, Facebook trends, Google trends, and on down the list.
I'm interested now, going from the student side, the mentee, to now that you're the mentor with kind of working with others around, with other students. What is it like kind of flipping roles?
I've had at this point 4 student employees, and so each time it's a new process, and I'd like to think I've gotten better at it, but it's always sort of like, all right, let's take this from ground, like from the first block, and let's build up a new strategy for you.